Yeah, I can't find my microphone right now. Don't know where it's at. We got a food tier list for y'all today, bro. Um, just real fun, me and my homie. Let me know if y'all want more of these chill videos, just talking, reacting to stuff, or, just anything where it's pretty chilled. I'm just here. I hope y'all enjoy. Oh, and the socials will be at the bottom left, both of ours. So, yeah.
All right, y'all. We're doing a food tier list. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my main man Mario likes to eat. I like to eat. You know what I'm saying? We like food, don't we, bro?
What that man Boz Dilo said, I'm a fat fella, give me more chicken.
All right, and just like that, we getting straight into it. All right. Curry.
I would most definitely say curry is like a B tier food.
I think curry's a solid B.
Right?
Almost A, really. But I feel like I haven't tried the best curry out there. I think we good with B. I think we good with B right
You
now.
know what my thing is that it involves like you need some of the non bread or some of the other like type of wheat additives in order to
Something,
scoop it up
something.
and eat it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because they even pour it over rice
Think
and
about
you need
that.
to eat it
I ain't
that
even
way.
think about that.
See?
Right. Chili. Ain't gonna lie, chili's A. That's an A for me.
You think chili's an A?
Yeah, chili's an A, bro.
I think
Chili
chili
an
is C, bro. I think chili is a C
A.
tier.
D? You think chili? Chili beans, meat, chili.
I
Really?
can maybe see it as a B tier. I don't think it's A though, bro. Like, cause let's be honest,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
When I have chili, right, I like to have some of that white honey bread to go with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but I like to make me a little what's the word? I guess a hot dog, a chili pause. I don't even know if that's
Yeah.
pause. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you can put chili because chili's so flexible though, bro. You can make Frito pie, put it with Fritos, put it on a hot dog, put it with rice, eat it with crackers. You know what I'm saying? A chili. Some people put chili on a burger. I don't do that. That's more
You know.
like it's more, sloppy Joe. They substitute with chili, but you can make chili like with a lot of things, and you know I'm fine with bumping it up to B. I don't think it's a seafood. Chili's just too reliable. You know what I mean? Like it clears up your sinuses too. You know what I mean? I think chili's
You
just an
know.
all around great food. It's like soup, really.
You're you're low key convincing me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not now that I really
If
think
not if
about it.
not A, if not A, not C, let's do B.
No, that's the thing. I low key think it's A now. Now that I really think about it, like you mentioned Frito
I,
pies, and
Frito pie, come on,
no,
bro.
but that's
Every
the thing. Bro,
broke boy loves chili, bro.
I think it's A. I think it's A. Nah, you're right. You're right. You low key
Oh
spitting.
yeah,
You low
broke
key
boy loves
spitting. You
chili,
low key
bro.
spitting. I can't hold you. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Gumbo.
That's an S tier food. Easy.
That's an
That's
S.
S.
That's an
That's
S
S.
or double S.
No, I'd
S or
say it's
double S.
double S. I can eat gumbo by
It's
itself.
double
I,
S.
I
That's
I
double
don't
S.
need no white cilantro rice to go with it. It's double S easy.
Oh, all right, bro. The right, even like bad gumbo is an A
No,
because
it's just
it's
that good.
shrimp, whatever type. Well, you can put so much in it, bro.
Absolutely.
Croutons, that's like a side, ain't it? Ain't that something you put on salad? Did you put croutons on salad?
You put croutons on salad, and I ain't gonna lie to you. As you can see, I'm not that big of a salad guy. So
Not a salad.
that
You not a salad dude, bro?
you know what the thing is, I low key like croutons. To me, that's the best part of the salad. But because that's the only place I see it, is going in C tier.
Gotta be. Hey, honestly, D, bro, it's too limited.
You
Too
know what?
limited.
If you
Excuse
if
me.
you want to put it lower, that's up to you. I support it regardless.
It's definitely like we need croutons in the salad, so
No, absolutely. I see
I'm fine
that.
with D. I'm fine
I
with
feel
D.
that. I feel that.
Themed buns. I don't. Have you tried that steamed buns?
You know what I think it is, bro? Yeah, you've had buns before, gang. Pause. Wait a minute. Pause.
Is that the one that's like feels like jelly in your mouth?
So I mean, it's more so like it's almost like a undercooked bread covering the pork slash meat inside.
Yes. But I'm remembering the bread being flabby like jelly.
It can be if it's cooked
Because
incorrectly.
didn't
Yeah.
they dump it in the soup? Didn't they
Yup.
dump it in the
Yeah,
soup?
they did. Yeah, they did.
That's a D for me, bro.
That's a
I feel like
D?
it was just I feel like it was tasteless until I got to the pork inside.
I'd
I feel
put
like it was
it.
tasteless.
I'd put it as a B tier, but like you put it in
B.
D. We can most definitely average it out to C. I'm cool with that. Cause these,
Okay, I'm cool with that.
you know what I'm
Honestly,
saying?
I was finna put it in. I was finna put the F, but
F
I
is
don't really remember.
crazy,
I
bro.
don't really remember how it tasted, but I remember in the soup, kind of just ate it because I didn't want to waste food. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with a C.
F
I'm
is
fine with
crazy.
C.
We got to go back for you to enjoy that.
Fettuccine Alfredo. Well, that's a easy
Fettuccine
ass, huh?
Alfredo. So
Easy ass, right?
here's the thing. What kind of Alfredo are we talking about? Are we talking about ghetto Alfredo out the jar / can? Or are we talking about some real homemade Alfredo? Because that's really where the difference lies. Let's be
Real,
honest.
real homemade Alfredo, bro.
Like,
Real homemade Alfredo, bro. Come on, like real Alfredo.
yeah, no,
That's S.
that's an easy S.
Double.
That's a
I'd say double S
easy-
even. But
Really?
but I know that's not every. Bro, fettuccine is the go-to. But I could see it just being S. I'm fine with just S.
Yeah,
Double
S
S
is
is really
cool.
like
S is
top tier
cool.
food.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
cool.
absolutely.
Okay, I'm cool with S. I want it in double S, but we can round it out. Like if you didn't want it up there, for real though. Pita.
Pita, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's all right.
Pita, it low key gotta go in like C tier, bro.
See.
Cause it's
I don't like
just
the texture,
bread.
gang. Yeah, it's just bread, and I don't even like the texture of
You know,
it.
and that's what we was talking about earlier. Like you eat some curry with pita bread. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta have the additive to it. But pita by itself just it's
Yeah, pita
not
by
all
itself
that.
is like it's above croutons for sure, but
Mhm.
I mean, I ain't really finna choose pitas. Really? Ravioli, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I am broke. I've been broke. I have never tried a restaurant's ravioli. I've only tried the microwave one.
You know,
So
that's what I was gonna say. Off Chef Boyardee's ravioli, I'm most definitely gonna put it in B tier at the bare minimum.
I'm going to be, bro. Love me
know?
some ravioli, gang.
I don't know what restaurant tier ravioli tastes like, but I know what Chef Boyardee
Right.
is. So
That
I'm gonna
Chef
move
Boyardee
with it.
That stuff was cooking. Nigga.
That man was.
I'm
You
good with
seen them commercials where the can follow you? I wish that can
Yeah,
followed
yeah.
me because I was broke at the time that it didn't. So I'm fucked.
that. Right. Okay. Lobster. Real exotic.
Okay.
So are we
Lobster,
going off the taste of the food or the experience?
I think it's a little bit of both, bro. I think both matter.
You said both matter? Because
Both
I
matter.
hate having to eat something that I need a tool for. You know what I'm saying? Why do I need a tool to eat my food? I don't know.
Okay,
So
okay.
That's gonna knock the points down, bro.
What do you mean you need a tool to eat lobster though? That's
Crack
where you
open the
lost
lobster,
me.
bro.
Nah,
To
man.
crack it- you-
Bare hands, bro.
Nah.
Bare
What you mean?
hands.
Bare hands.
I'm gonna finger fuck the top half, and then finger the bottom half, and then I'm gonna split it open, and I'm gonna get the tail, and then I'm gonna dip it in some butter, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. Continue.
Hey, hold up.
So,
Actually, you know what? Am I thinking of crabs?
I'm pretty
Which
sure
one you need the tools for?
you're thinking of crab, bro. You're
I'm thinking
thinking
of
of crab.
crab.
You're most definitely thinking.
Big ass snow crabs, because you can't.
Yup.
You need to. They give you a bib in a bag. That's how you know. Like
No,
what?
you're thinking
Okay.
of crabs, bro. Because lobster, like a lot of the time, the way it's served is like the top
Yeah,
half is
yeah.
already off, and it's not even connected to the bottom shell for real.
I I've only ate lobster once in my life, so I think it's a B, bro. I don't rate that highly.
I'd put it in A tier because it's too expensive for what it is.
That's true.
You know?
That's true. For the experience and how much it costs, it delivers a bit more than
Yeah,
B.
absolutely.
Nigga, gummy bears? Why is gummy bears here?
Well, it just says gummies. So, like, are we considering all gummies, or are we just saying gummy bears because that's the picture?
All gummies, bro.
All gummies? Okay, easy double S.
Yeah, it's a double S. That's a whole candy. 1S, bro. 1S.
You think 1S?
Gummies be a lot of gummies, especially gummy bears. hurt my gums. They're too rough. It's like I'm chewing rubber. So I'll say S.
You know what? I'm fine with that because a lot of little corner stores and even sometimes the big supermarkets whatever don't be having the fresh slash like
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They have the little hard ones. Pause. That be messing up your insides.
All the time, bro. All the time. All the
yes.
hard rubber bullets. Nigga, I'm eating bullets eating them gummy bears, bro. Spring rolls.
Spring rolls. I'd say a cool B.
I say a B, yeah. I like spring rolls. I don't like them enough to put them A, but I like them.
Right.
I don't get them enough, but for the times I have getting them, they're good. Nigga, does that say chips?
That says chips.
As in all chips?
And it just shows a picture of tortilla chips, so I don't know if we can do all chips for that. Because a lot of chips are made out of potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I think we gotta do all chips. You know what? No. Man, we not ranking this shit. We not ranking that shit.
So just put it in never try. That's all. Just put it in never try.
Yeah, we put it in never try because that's like not fair. Chicken wings?
Oh, double S, easy. Double S.
Double
easy.
S. Double S. Chicken wings. We don't even gotta explain that one, bro. Banana bread.
I'd say
S.
I'd say it's a cool
Double
S. I can do S. I can do one S.
I can do one S. It's a dessert, but who doesn't? I want to say double S. I really like banana bread.
I really wouldn't mind it up there for the simple fact that like I would only make banana bread if I forget to eat my bananas.
I think that's literally what Savannah does. I think literally, bro, our bananas are about to expire, and she'll either make a shake or banana bread. Like that's fair, yeah.
And I don't mind that. Yeah, no, you can put a double S. I'm cool with that.
We can leave it at S. You know,
that's cool. That's cool too.
Leave it at S. Because when we finish, we'll probably have to adjust something. Cookies, we're not gonna do that. Never tried.
Okay, bro. No, fuck that, dude. You've had.
No, but obviously cookies is gonna be double S because it's not specified. You know what I mean?
I put cookies in like a C tier.
The cookies, the snacks. How do you put all cookies in C?
I'm not too big of a sweets guy.
Bro, anything that's not specific, we can't rank it.
No, dude.
Chips, cookies, we can't do that, bro.
Have to go in C tier, bro.
That is cap,
bro.
Because you
what
can't say cookies is all cookies.
What cookies do you eat that are good enough to go in double S? Please tell me.
Chewy chocolate chip cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Chewy sugar cookies. Chewy peanut butter cookies. And chewy just straight up fudge cookies, like fudge chocolate cookies, bro. All of those chewy cookies are immaculate.
Okay.
Immaculate.
Right. So you named 4 cookies, right?
Yes.
2 out of 4 of them involve chocolate.
Sure.
Right? One of them is a plain sugar cookie.
Sure.
And then what was the other one?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Chewy peanut butter cookies, yes.
Think about the rest of type of cookies that exist. For example, oatmeal. No, because it's a general thing. So you have to include oatmeal cookies. You have to include oatmeal raisin cookies. You have to include the white people stuff that go along with it. White people be putting some weird stuff in their cookies, bro. Let's be honest. They put weird stuff in everything.
Hey, Sarah, you want to try some of my carrot cookies? My carrot cookies.
See, right there, right there. That's what I'm talking about, right there.
Okay, dog. I hear you, but like, then we gotta. No, it's too vague. We're never gonna find a middle ground.
Bro, I can give you B tier at most. I can give you B tier at most.
I'm not putting cookies below fucking gummy bears, okay?
But they are though. You go to the corner store, right? What are you picking?
It's too many different types of cookies,
bro.
No,
sir. You go
let's just not rank it. Let's just not rank it.
You go to the corner store. What are you picking? Are you picking a bag of gummy bears or even gummy worms? Because that's the ones we like. Let's be honest. Every time we go to the
Yeah,
corner store,
you know I love gummy worms, bitch. You know I love gummy worms.
Exactly. So let's be honest.
Oh,
Are you
man.
okay with putting gummy worms over some of them? What was it? Aunt Jemmy's?
Hold up.
See,
You know ball.
I know ball.
I ain't putting them gummy worms over peanut butter Aunt Jenny's, bro.
No,
I ain't doing that. Peanut butter's my favorite cookie.
That peanut butter Aunt Jemmy's, I ain't gonna lie to you. They most definitely
Favorite
is like,
ones, bro.
They most definitely is like Jordan in the league. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro,
But here's the thing.
I was. Yeah.
How available are they?
They're very available, bro. See, look, we're not gonna get anywhere with this. Let's just skip cookies. Anything that's too vague, we just gotta skip it.
You know what? Yes, yeah. No, I'll take the skip. I'll take the skip. All right.
It's gonna, burgers. Let's do burgers.
Burgers, I think genuinely burgers are at like a C or B tier because they're just like they're old reliable.
What? Not A?
No, I do not think they're A. No.
Burgers are absolutely above curry, and they're better than chili, bro. Burgers are better than chili. You can make a burger in so many ways. It has to be an A.
So let me look at the screen share. Chili is it? Oh wow, it is. We did justify.
You gotta think about what we putting around it, and I'm not putting burgers next to pita or curry. Or curry, right?
You're low key spitting. It does have to be an A tier. It does have to be an A tier.
Did you basically just compared a burger to pita, bro?
I low key did. Bro, but it's because like it's old reliable. You know what I mean? And there's so many spots that serve that. You know,
hey, but you notice besides lobster, chili and burger are all reliable.
You know what? That's true. That's true. I can most definitely agree. That's reliable. True. Yep.
Okay. Empanadas. Oh.
Empanadas. I'd say they're a cool B tier.
Cool B. I fucking empanadas. Super good.
I don't like how oily they get once you reheat them.
True. Very true.
Like
you really have to eat them fresh.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You know, I love them fresh. After that, I don't love them as much.
Because then I try to eat them without warming it up, and it's just kind of hard, and kind of hard and cold.
We got air fryers nowadays, but even then, I don't get me wrong. I love my air fryer. I don't love it enough to put empanada up above a fucking B tier.
Got you. That's true. Scallops, never tried. Have you?
No, sir. I don't have enough money to try scallops.
That is above our pay grade.
That is extremely above our pay grade.
Oh my goodness, scallops. What? Grits are reliable.
Double S. No, I'd say grits are double S. When you mix them with some
double
butter.
S.
When you mix them with some butter and that cheddar cheese, yes, sir.
Of course. It's the poor man's food. But I'd say 1S. I'd say 1S, bro.
Why?
I don't know if because like when I think of breakfast, right? I would rather have scrambled eggs than grits.
You know, and that's where we differ because I don't like eggs. So
that's right.
Grits is my substitute.
You know what? I'll let you put grits in double S because I want to put eggs in double S.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm easily fine with that.
Because you don't like eggs, so it's gonna be hard to rank that. That's fair. That's fair.
Fine with that.
That is very fair. It's very fair. Okay. Poor man's food. Shout out grits, man.
Oh, shout out to grits.
Shout out to grits. Calamari.
Calamari is some fried squid, and I think, right? Keywords. Yeah. I think we've had it once. Because I'm not willing.
I feel like
I'm not
had calamari.
I'm not willing to throw out the little like $18-$20 they ask for like 7 pieces of calamari. I'm not.
Because is it calamari an appetizer? Am I tripping?
It is. I think
it's an appetizer.
It's the same thing as a bloomin' onion, but it costs twice as much.
Yes. I was gonna say, doesn't it have an onion in it? Like I'm remembering it. I remember it's kind of like I'll say never tried, But honestly, I'd really say F. If we're being honest, it costs too much. But I just don't remember how it tastes.
You know, I'm kind of fine with it being at F. I'll be honest with you, because it low key.
Me too. Me too.
It is a low tier food for what it is. It's like
For how much it costs,
yeah,
and it kind of like
you don't get enough.
it's basically another food. I remember thinking calamari was okay.
Yeah, there's not enough ROI in that.
Yeah. Okay. Chopped cheese, like a chopped cheese sandwich. That's definitely, I'd say A or S. I think so.
You know, I'm cool putting it in A. I'm cool with it being.
Me too. I think A. You notice A? Look at can you see A's? It's literally like burgers, chili, chopped cheese. Besides lobster, but like it's pretty much like common things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Frog legs? Haven't tried it, bro. Have you?
I have. Frog legs taste like chicken, but I would most definitely put them.
I've heard that. I have heard that before, so I'll let you rank that.
I'll most definitely put that in like C tier, just because of like how uncommon they are. That's number one, and then number two, for the amount of meat that you really pay for, you're not getting a lot.
Okay, got you. Okay, I heard it. I did hear it tastes like chicken. Shawarma. Wait, no, is it? Yeah, it's shawarma.
Yeah.
Have you tried shawarma, bro?
You know, based on my background, shawarma is like included in it because apparently, keyword apparently, I'm half Iranian or whatever. It's a cool B. It's not better than a burger, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's like a
okay.
It's like a different culture's burrito. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm gonna trust you on that. I need to try it then.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. Sushi.
F tier.
Oh no! Hold up.
Easy F.
Hold up.
Easy F.
Hold up. Have you tried cooked sushi though?
That is sushimi. There is a different name for it.
I'm pretty sure they're lumping it all together, bro.
You know what? I'm one of them, bro. You can classify me as one of them pretentious fucks right now that puts sushi as sushi.
If it includes cooked sushi, where are you ranking it?
If it includes cooked sushi, I might put it at like a C tier.
Okay. I want it B because I really like sushi. Cooked sushi. But
yeah, see that's the thing, bro.
If it's including raw sushi though, yeah.
That's the thing. I can't get over the rawness of it, because as much as they sit there and say, "Oh, it's frozen, so the bacteria dies with it," and blah blah blah, I can't do it. I just can't. I can't put raw meat in my mouth. Pause.
All right, let's go to the next one. Baked potato.
Baked potato, easy F tier. Not F. Sorry, I misspoke. A tier. Easy
okay,
A
man.
tier.
I was like,
Easy
whoa,
A.
bro.
Easy A, but
Whoa.
it is a side. It is a side, so it can't go in S.
It's a side. Damn, you big, bro. What you mean that's a side? Them big ass baked potatoes.
When we go to Papa's Barbecue, you're telling me you're gonna get a baked potato as a main dish?
That's just huge. Papa's Barbecue, they have them huge, bro.
No, they've shrunken.
Have they?
Yes, I just went like 2 weeks ago.
I haven't been in a few years,
Yeah,
but like
see?
usually like the baked potatoes fat.
They used to be
Fat
big as hell.
baked potato.
If they was the baked potato from even like 3 years ago, I would have been fine with putting it in S. But they've shrunken a good amount, so it's got to go in A.
They rationing. Okay, that's
they
fair.
are. And the thing is, right? Me personally, right? I eat a rib or two with my baked potato, so like it can't go in S regardless.
You know what?
It's a side.
Honestly, you're right. Everyone gets something else with their potato, but I've seen a lot of people just eat the potatoes alone because of how big they were.
Yeah.
But usually the side would be like, because the baked potato got a bunch of stuff in it, but they'd have a side of like ribs sometimes. Okay,
That's the thing, right? Is I think you're picturing the either like a brisket baked potato or a pulled pork baked potato, one of those, right? Where it's got the meat
I'm
layered
thinking
on
of a
top.
pulled pork bake.
Yeah, see
Pulled
that?
pork. That's what I'm thinking
That's
of.
why
Pulled pork baked potato.
I get the plain one and I get my ribs on the side.
You get a plain baked potato? What? Why?
Well,
Why would you do that?
Not plain. Obviously, it's still got cheese and chives and
Cheese and
butter and
okay,
shit. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? But like,
So you get
it,
no
it don't
pulled
got
pork.
no type of meat on it. Pause.
Okay, I get you.
You know,
Because with the pulled pork, bro, that's just a lot. That's just its own meal.
it is with the pulled pork or like brisket, or even sometimes some people do like barbecue sauce chicken. I can most definitely see it as like a S tier, but because the way I do it, you know what I'm saying, everything else on the side, you know what I'm saying, the main dish on the side of the baked potato is the side, I put it in A.
Got you. Okay. I'm fine with that. Gum.
Are we considering gum food?
This is stupid. If it is, I'm putting it in F. I have no. I don't. I literally don't even chew gum anymore. I don't chew gum. There's no use for gum. Just like brush your teeth right, and floss, and use mouthwash in the morning.
You know what the
I
thing
feel like
is?
a lot of people chew gum is like for a tick, right? Like ADHD or something. They'll click a pen, chew gum. But as a food, that's an F.
You know, as a food, it most definitely is an F. I won't argue with that. But like in terms of usability, you know, I work 16-hour days. And if I eat a lunch in between that, you know, sometimes
that's true.
My breath get a little hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm like a rapper spitting hot flames in the fucking mic. You know, I can't exactly be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
It's useful in between. I wasn't thinking of it like that.
Exactly.
It's useful in between. You know?
But
that's true. That's
very
true.
As a food, it most definitely belongs in F tier.
Okay. Cheese. Cheese.
Okay, so are we considering cheese a topping, or are we considering cheese its own thing?
Everything. Wouldn't that put it in like double S?
You know, I think it would. I
think cheese, because we can rank it because it's so useful. And cheese is used for almost everything. So I'll put double S. Cheese on a sandwich, melted cheese on anything. It's just there. What does that say? Horseradish?
That does say that's going in never tried. I don't know what horseradish
either, bro.
is.
No, I don't understand the use for horseradish. I'm not a chef, but I don't know, bro. Cereal. That's too vague. We're gonna put it in never tried.
Cereal?
It's too vague, bro.
Nah, dude. I think like almost every cereal is double S. Let's be honest.
That's fair. Okay, I'm fine with that. Putting every cereal in double S because, like, almost every one of them is good to someone.
Absolutely.
Almost every one of them are good to someone. But you can say that about cookies.
We're gonna do this right now.
I'm saying, should we really just put cereal as a whole?
But here's the thing. Let's be honest. We enjoy, right? The two of us enjoy cereal as a whole. Because, let's be honest, there's been those times where you don't have Honey Nut Cheerios, but you most definitely had Cheerios sitting on top of that damn refrigerator. And maybe if your mom's was nice, you could sprinkle a little sugar on it and you could eat that and then go to school. Or even, right? If your mom's just went to the grocery store and that banana in the refrigerator was still good, you could chop it up and throw it in there and get the same, you know what I'm saying? So.
But that's Cheerios. Cheerios are like the most flexible cereal ever.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the most flexible. But name a bad cereal. What are you gonna do? Name Raisin Bran? You don't like raisins all of a sudden?
It's like I don't like raisins, but Raisin Bran is still a pretty good cereal and it's good for you. Wheat Thins? Doodoo. Wheat Thins.
But I don't think Wheat Thins are enough. Like 1 out of 18 or something like that to bring it back down.
It's like even cereal I can name that I don't like, I would eat. So
I think because of that, it belongs in double S.
That's true. You know? I think we like too many cereals. Cinnamon rolls? Solid A.
Yeah, A. No, absolutely. Yeah, A.
Solid A. Solid, great dessert. Fantastic dessert. Easy A. Lasagna. S?
Mm.
S?
See, I'd put lasagna as a B tier.
Okay, so
I love
you putting.
lasagna. I love lasagna, don't get me wrong, but it takes too much to actually make. If we're making lasagna, I'd rather have like a
No,
good spaghetti,
no,
bro.
bro. We can't. Are we really doing that, bro? We got to go off taste, man.
No, dude, we've already been along the road of it involves experience and the actual food that we can't go back now. Whether or
Oh,
not
I
it's
still
the
don't know how to. I
experience.
ain't gonna lie to you. I still don't know how to make lasagna.
See,
I
see,
just never. I don't want to. I don't want to try. It's so much work, bro.
bro. See,
Um,
and that's the thing. I love lasagna. I don't
But it's
love
worth the
making it.
work.
Though. It's
It's
not,
worth
bro.
it.
I don't
Yes,
think it
it
is,
bro.
bro.
Bro,
To me,
I've eaten a square of lasagna. My mother's lasagna is better than like almost every food on here. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Her lasagna, I've eaten her lasagna, and oh my gosh, bro, it's so good.
you know what?
So I have a weird experience with it. I want to do A rather than B, bro.
You know
So,
what?
just
I'll tell you what. I'll give you A if you save me a plate the next time you're at your mom's crib.
you want some of it? Ooh.
How are you gonna bring
Hey,
it up and then expect me not to want any?
now you know what? I got you. Cause you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask her how to make it. I'm gonna have her teach me how to make
No,
it.
that's not the same thing. You know that's not the same thing.
Okay, okay. What?
Your mom,
what the-
your mom quite literally has to make it, and one of two things can happen. Either you can invite me to your mom's house day of, because I know your mom. You know what I'm saying? Your mom's is cool with me to a certain extent, obviously. Or you
Yeah.
can put a plate to the side and come see me. One of those two things can work. But if you make it, you know it's not the same thing. We all know that. The same way you've had my mom's chicken and rice, and then you've had mine, and you've had a preference. Because where do you think I learned to make it?
That's true. That's true. That's
So-
true. Okay. I'll buy her the ingredients. I'm still gonna have her teach me how to make it, but she gonna make it.
Yeah,
But
I'm cool with that.
okay. And then I'll bring you some.
We can do a little like 4th of July thing. You know what I'm saying?
4th of July.
See,
Oh, that's coming. Oh, wait, that's
that's next
coming
month.
up.
That's in a few
you know
weeks.
what? That's like in 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm asking.
I'm cool with that.
I got you. Okay. Bet.